guys, welcome back. I am doing an update for my Project Pan 2021. I'm so excited because I have some updates. So as you guys know, I have 10 products in my Project Pan. It's a rolling Project Pan that I'm doing for the entire year. So the way that I tracked my progress is I tallied everything and I took pictures, obviously. This month I did my makeup 13 times. I have everything written down here. And I used up 3 products. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about every product with you guys and show you guys progress pictures. So first I have the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer. I used this 7 times this month. I honestly would keep forgetting to use it because I kind of use this as a highlight and I would forget to apply it before powder. But honestly, I think I can use this up this following month because I like to apply this when I'm not wearing makeup. It's kind of part of my no makeup routine. So I'll apply this on my bare face, like on the tops of my cheekbones, on my nose, on my chin, Cupid's bow, just to have a dewy glow throughout the day even without makeup. So I think this is going to be on my radar to use up the following month. Then I have the 201 and the 203 foundation, and I finished up the 203. I told you guys it was almost finished. I scraped everything out. It is completely gone. I'm so happy that I finished that up. I thought I was going to use up this one as well, but it still has some in there. This is also one that's going to be on my radar for February. But I really enjoy these foundations from L'Oreal. This is the Pro Glow one in particular. It's a very thin, liquidy formula, so it's very light. It doesn't feel heavy on your face. I would say it's medium to medium full coverage. It is buildable, so you can build it up to full coverage. It has a nice radiant finish to it. It's not too dewy and not too drying, so for dry skin, it's perfect. I would definitely recommend it. It is not cruelty-free, so I won't be repurchasing it, but I really, really wish L'Oreal would go cruelty-free because I love so many of their products. I have heard that the NYX Born to Glow foundation is a dupe for this, and that is cruelty-free. I do have it, but I haven't tested it enough to compare the two. I will probably let you guys know that in the future. I also know that Raw Beauty Christy loved this foundation before she went cruelty-free, and she uses the pure Love My Selfie or 4-in-1 Love My Selfie foundation, something like that, and she really loves that, so I might try that out in the future. But this was my go-to for years, and I still have this one as well as a darker one that I use in the summertime. So I definitely want to finish using these up this year. So I actually finished up this foundation today. So I decided I was going to roll in this primer. It's the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. I didn't get to use it today because I already had my foundation on, but I will definitely be using this tomorrow. Today's actually the 31st. So the reason I rolled in a primer instead of another foundation is because my goal was to use up 2 foundations this year, and I already used one, and this one I'm currently using. So I figured I would roll in another primer since that is on my list of products that I want to use up this year. Next, I have my L'Oreal Loose Powder. I have been using this. I do enjoy this powder. It is a good powder. It's a light coverage. I use it very lightly. I don't powder my entire face. I kind of just do where I'm going to apply bronzer and my under eye, as well as right here on the sides of my nose because that's where I do get oily. But this is going to take a while, as I mentioned before. There's a lot in here. I don't think the pictures are going to be much different just because I've only used the powder that's inside the top portion, so I don't think it's moved at all. I'm pretty sure that's going to take me the whole year, honestly. So next is my MAC Contour Powder in Blunt, and I can't even lift this up because I broke it all up into powder. I mentioned that this stuff gets hard pan every single time I use it, even though I remove the hard pan every time. So I was just getting so frustrated that I took something sharp and just started picking at it and broke it up into a powder, and it's made a mess in my little basket. But this is a really good contour. I just wish it didn't hard pan on me. But that is also going to be one that's going to take a long time to use up. You guys, I'm not even telling you my tallies. So this foundation I used up 12 times. This one that I used up 11 times. Powder I used up 13 times. Like I said, this I haven't used it all yet. And then the contour powder, I've used it 12 times. And next we have the e.l.f. Brow Gel. And this I used up as well. I only had the one side that I was working on, and I used it up, let's see, 14 times. I love this brow gel. I have a backup. This is like gel for your eyebrows. It works very well. It's like a buck, so you can't go wrong with it. You can use it on your lashes as well, and you can also use it to like brush out your flyaways to keep them tamed. I also heard, which this is an amazing tip that I want to try out. Someone mentioned if you have like a flaky, crumbly mascara that you don't like that much, you can apply that mascara first and then apply this over just to lock in the mascara so that it doesn't doesn't flake as much throughout the day. So if you have that problem, you might want to try that out. I've never tried it, but I thought it was genius. I've never thought of that. So to replace this, I ended up grabbing another brow gel. This is the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in black. This isn't my favorite brow mascara just because of the wand. I feel like it's too big, if you could see there. Let me compare it to the e.l.f. one. I like this one just because it's thinner. It's longer and thinner. And this one's more short and chubby. So, I mean, it gets the job done, and I love the product inside. The product is amazing. I'm wearing it today. It's very tinted. It does a great job at making your brows look fuller, fills in any gaps that you might have. Overall, I really like this product, and I finished up this brow gel on the 21st. So I ended up rolling this in on the 21st, and so far I've used it 8 times. Then we have the mascara that I was using. This is the Revlon Ultimate All-in-One Mascara. I mentioned that this is the oldest mascara that I have, and this thing shut down on me. It just decided it wasn't gonna work anymore, and it didn't want me to use it anymore, which I guess is for the best because I probably shouldn't be using it. But I ended up using this 16 times, and I called it quits on the 25th, and that is because one day when I was using it, I pulled the brush out and it was full of product, and I was like, what the heck, why didn't it get wiped off, you know, with the stopper? And I look, and the stopper fell inside the tube. So the stopper is inside the tube, right? So I was like, oh great, and I kept using it. And then a couple days later, I was gonna use my mascara, and I pull it out, and there's no freaking brush. If you guys can see this, the brush is gone. It also fell inside the tube. So now there's a stopper and a brush in here. And obviously there's nothing I can do now. There's no way I can fish those guys out. They're in there forever. So I just decided I was going to call this finished. There's nothing I can do. Even if I wanted to use a different brush from like an old mascara, it's not going to fit in here because the stopper and the brush are in the way. This mascara was clumpy. I didn't enjoy it. I'm okay with calling this finished. I am including it as a product used up just because I did use it many times. So I called that quits on the 25th. And I ended up replacing it with another mascara, which is the Maybelline Lash Discovery Mascara. This is also an older mascara, and I've already had to take the stopper out. I've used this 5 times so far. I really enjoy this mascara. Again, not cruelty-free, so I wouldn't repurchase it, but I would definitely recommend it. It's got a tiny little brush. It's tiny, you guys, but it coats every single hair, including the hair on your lower lashes, and it doesn't flake or clump. You can layer on as many times as you want. It just gives you really long, lengthened lashes. So I really enjoyed this mascara so far, and I think this one will be done by the end of February. Okay, so next is this eyeliner. It's all broken. The lid doesn't even close properly. Honestly, this eyeliner is very clumpy. It's drying out. When I go over it with the second layer, it'll start peeling off, which is so annoying. But I'm just gonna keep using it until I can't use it anymore. This month, I used it 12 times. Next is my L'Oreal lipstick that I have depotted in this little container. I have used this 18 times, and I still have a lot in there. This is gonna last me a very long time, but I do enjoy this formula. I am wearing it today. I have to use it with lip liner because alone it's just too nude and it makes me look dead. The consistency and formula is very nice. It's not drying, so I really enjoy that. It's the L'Oreal Color Riche in Ferris Nude. And then lastly, I have this City Lips lip treatment. I use this as a gloss. This month I used it 28 times. It's not plumping anymore. It's way past that. And I just kept reapplying it throughout the day. That's why I have so much usage on it. And honestly, I think there's still so much left. I haven't needed to take out the stopper yet. So I think this is gonna last me a good 2 months more. So yeah, guys, that was my 10 products. That was my update for January. 3 products I think is very, very good for someone who's doing a project pan for their first time. And if I keep going with that trajectory, that means I could potentially use up 36 items this year. And that's super exciting because my goal is actually only 15. So 36 would be above and beyond what my goal is. But honestly, I think it might slow down because some of these products, especially like the powder and the lip product, those are going to take me me quite a couple more months, so I don't know how well I'm gonna do in February. I definitely think this foundation will be gone, maybe this mascara, hopefully this primer, and then maybe the eyeliner. If I can finish 3 again, I would be so happy. So I think that's my goal. I hope you guys enjoyed this update. I've really been enjoying this project so far, and I'm taking it very seriously because I am seeing progress, and it's so much fun doing my makeup. So yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!